Hey everyone, I hope you're doing good. And yesterday on 26th January 2021, I attempted the ASQ Certified Manager of Quality exam, and I was fortunate enough to pass it in the first attempt. And now I'm going to share my experience with you guys, how I prepared and how was the exam experience. So, like, I had, once you apply for it, you will have kind of 1 month and whatever days you are left in the time slot. So I applied in I think December, and then I had the whole month of December and January until 26th to prepare for it, and that was very good for it. But although I have studied all these subjects and all these topics in my masters in quality management, but it was still difficult to attempt. Now, although I used two resources like this handbook and the other one, the CMQ primer from Quality Council of Indiana, but it was still not a walk in the park, like somebody said it would be. But it's quite difficult. Like, it's not the CRE kind of difficult, but it's still difficult. And the reason for that is that it's not going to ask you like why do you use FMEA or why do you use root cause analysis. It's going to look into your understanding of it, like why do you use it. And that's kind of difficult if you don't have a thorough understanding of it. For example, is value stream mapping a problem solving tool or no? And like, the question would be that one of these is a creative problem solving tool, creative decision making and problem solving tool. Now that's a difficult question, and they will give you like QFD, root cause analysis, value stream mapping, and something else. This was one question that I didn't know the exact answer. But I still attempted. What I selected was the value stream mapping. Of the options that they have, that was more logical answer. And one big feat of this exam is that it's not going to test you on your knowledge or remembering how you use the problem solving tools, but rather your understanding of it. So these are two different things. Like if you are a CQE, quality engineer, then your exam will be consist of all these tools like why do you use five whys, and like and how to use problem solving tools. But now you will be given a situation, and then you're going to apply your understanding of it. And there will be kind of 20 questions that were stimulus based. Like, they have given you a situation that, for example, there is a team, the team started to work fine, and then in the third week the team didn't work fine. The team leader is going to ask you your opinion. Now what do you say? That And the answer choices are going to look like this. For example, that you should have been involved. Conflict is a normal team behavior. And the third one is like you should report this to the management, and something else. So this is one stimulus, and there are going to be different questions of it. For example, one question could be like, is the conflict normal or not? And then there is, what role should you appoint to what role would you recommend the team leader to appoint? For example, in this case, it's the facilitator. And another one, like, what team building activity would you do to make the cohesion? And and then there will be like different stimulus. For example, there will be another stimulus, and they will be asking you, a company has provided the same product to X and Y, and there that's the data between their own quality control and the company X quality control and the company Y quality control, and the graphs are going to look different. Now, in one question, they're gonna ask you like they are getting the different results for defects in A type defect and B type defect. What's the cause for it? And like one obvious reason is that they are using different measurement systems because in companies own quality control and in company wise quality control, the values are going to be the same, and the company X has a different value for that defect. So yeah, the problem is could be in their system. So there are a lot of questions that are going to look like this. And I barely saw any mathematical question. But although the CMQ primer has a lot of mathematical questions, but like ROI, ROA, and you might like face it if you're unlucky enough to find you the return on assets or return on investment. But the other important thing is that I didn't know the answer to it exactly. So, and the other question was, what is an asset? So, asset is it like the value creation and the value creation capacity of the employees plus the properties, physical properties. The third one is monetary, anything that has monetary value, and the fourth one was something else. Like it was very obviously it was not the answer choice. So what I selected was it was the first one, the one that says that the monetary value of the monetary value of the employees and the properties or the physical assets. So be prepared, man. And it's not going to be easy unless you know which tool to use when and how and why. But the most important thing about is that you have a thorough understanding of each tool, like when to use, not how to use. It's mostly about how and sorry, it's mostly about when to use and what to use. So the how is not really that important in this exam. So good luck preparing for it. And in next video, I'm gonna tell you what resources I used and how did I started preparing for it, and probably more. Take care, guys. Bye bye.